Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The second attempt to make a video about the IRS. The first video still uploading, and let's see, I try to make it in 2 or 3 parts. So when there are still problems, and it's like a problem. IRS is a huge dispute. I can totally understand that many people of our movement oppose it in the way of weaponization, etc., because the aim is to get the taxes from ordinary people, the small ones and the bigger ones, with weapons, etc., weaponized IRS agents. But it's not what we do wrong is that we blame the IRS agents, because the IRS agents do a good job. So it's a little bit a kind of Cold War against them, and this I don't like, because they are necessary. They exist all over the world. They have been existing in the United States for a long time, and they have done an excellent job. And many times we need them in the future. We need them now, and we should honor them, because the corruption rate in the IRS is quite low as well. And they just try to make a good job. So I would argue in a different way. I would redirect the energy and would redefine their aims in a more realistic way. So what we could do, for me, it's more about redirecting them to fight organized crime and parallel economies. Every deep state is part of a parallel society with laws contradicting our laws. So beside deep state, there's also many times, at least in the leading parallel societies, like Lady Condor, like Drangheta, there is also a parallel economy. And this parallel economy is one of the backbones, financial backbones, economical backbones, trade backbones of this kind of parallel societies that is part of their power, and this needs to be destroyed systematically. So when we look back to the history, Al Capone was not in jail because of homicide or of his crimes. He was in jail because of tax fraud, and the untouchables were not police officers, as you may remember. So they hunted him for tax fraud, also with weapons, and they did an excellent job. And they got him in jail, and they ended his power. The same happened in Italy in the time of Falcone and Mussolini. They helped very well to fight the Cosa Nostra, and with hunting them for tax fraud and providing much more information and much more investigation results than the police alone could do. Mussolini and Falcone cooperated for a good reason with the detectives of the tax investigations. So we should redirect the power of the IRS, or not to redirect, as we need taxes. They should investigate all tax frauds, weaponized, only when it's about a huge amount, and only when it's about criminal activities. We need weapons. Okay, and that's a little bit about the historical background arguments. I will soon send a part 2.